You're a wolf. So what do we know about you? We know that you're the buxom. Hello everyone, my name is Gracie, and welcome to episode 4, probably, of this Let's Play of Age of Wonders 4 as Atina. And this is the game where we are fighting against the Iron Emperor Yidgard. And so we have a very similar build to him, except they have, what's it called where you have steel skin, I think it's called, so that they have actually a lightning weakness. So I'm going to try to grab some lightning stuff. So it looks like, I think, did I ever get the blades? I do have the blades on, but I'm working on the evokers. So that'll be good. I can hopefully go teach him a little lesson about who's really in charge. Now this is annoying right here. That's real annoying. Excuse me, sir. This is my space. This is my space. I have nothing to cast. Okay. I think this is a scout. It's on auto. It is on auto. Okay. So I think we're building a city here of the Metropolitan Tuskmen. Let's see if I have any boosts. No, I don't. Don't have any boosts for this. So we're just going to go ahead and make that right away. And then we're going to go over here and beat these guys up because it's going to give us a level up banner, which is going to be a huge power spike. Everyone will gain a level, which is huge. I could also, like, save this for later and get, like, tier 3s or something in here. I'm not going to bother with that. We're just going to do it. Let's do it manual real quick. That'll be really fun. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Pretty basic melee force here. Kind of mixture of different things because we've got a defender, a halberder. So we've got feudal, materium, and dark are all here together in perfect harmony, as all things should be. So this is Atina. So she is a frontline unit that's actually capable of doing quite a bit of damage. She's a battle saint. So she's going to be able to hold her own and also do a little bit of supporting and a little bit of healing. Let's get our front line up here. And then you can provide this little boost, which we want on Atina. There's a lot of physical damage here. So she's up to 5. Plus the shield bonus and being in defense mode. So she's gone up to 10 defense, so she shouldn't really take much physical damage. Yeah, in fact, she did the same damage back to that unit. Pretty fun. Oh my god, she's still dealing the same amount of damage back that she's taking. That is really fun. She did more damage back that time. Is she getting... Oh, she's getting... Oh, still as stone as well. Oh, they're so screwed. So we've got a Arbalist. We do a True Strike on that. So let's knock these guys out of retaliation and defense mode. We've got another one here. We're going to do this one so that our defender unit here can smack them. And Vilgard. Or we could taunt somebody. Like taunt this one in the back to like have to run around. They do have pole arms, so I guess that's, we'd have to be careful about that. So give her strengthened. Those blades look cool. That's really cool looking. That's empowered and lightning. I guess I got lightning on there second. I thought that would override. That looks so cool. So these guys have the extra retaliation. Yeah, I might just taunt these guys here and then go in defense mode. And honestly, defense mode's probably my best bet here because of how freaking powerful these units are when they're in defense mode. So this one won't do much. That one won't do much. This one has to go try to fight this one, which he's going to get the distracted debuff. And then he'll be in the way of his allies because he's going to go around like this. You know, knock this guy out of defense mode, but then he'll be extremely vulnerable. So let's go ahead and smack this guy. There we go. So this should be an entertaining off round here. Oh, I didn't expect them to do that. I figured for sure they would stay there and poke at my leader or the shields. Oh my gosh, they're killing themselves on me. This is hilarious. This is such an interesting... I need to get, like, Pyre Templar so that people hitting me, like, that there's no good way to attack me. That'd be so funny. I gotta check a text. I'll be right back. Okay, I know I don't have to tell you guys when I pause. I could just pause and do my thing, but I'm turning into a boomer quickly, so I don't understand how technology works. Look at these different color butterflies. This is what my backyard looks like. Okay, look here. Story time. So this year, let me back up. Previous years, I've attempted to grow flowers in my backyard because I want butterflies and, you know, maybe hummingbirds coming by we have bird feeders up. So we have a bunch of bird feeders, and I put out different stuff like safflower, black oil sunflower, attracts a lot of stuff. A mixture, I've done like cracked corn. I've got, it's not thistle, but it's, oh God, what do orioles eat? They are little black seeds. I'm not sure if they're thistle seeds or not. So I attract a lot of birds. And so this year, well, many years I've been like, I really want to get a more wild backyard like this. And I want to have like butterflies and maybe hummingbirds and bees and stuff like that. Like I want to be like a pollinator spot, right? And I've never successfully grown flowers until this year. I managed to grow a whole bunch of native flowers to the state that I live in. And there's a section of my backyard that I don't mow every year, and I just let it grow, just so that there's like native plants, even if they're like weeds or whatever, just for things to pollinate. So right now, there's like a maybe 8 by 8 foot area in my backyard, maybe a little more. That's just, it's about like my waist high. And it's just all those plants are flowering. But not only that, but all my flowers that I managed to grow that popped up like in the early summer, they have been flowering ever since then. They never stopped flowering. So we've had like bees, tons of butterflies like this, and then we also managed to get a hummingbird. There was like a few weeks where she would come by like once or twice a day, and that was really exciting to actually get a hummingbird. And I live in like a suburban area. Like, it's a fairly densely packed suburban area, and so I was really excited to actually get some hummingbirds, which I didn't even know, like, we had, you know. So that was really cool. I was really happy to see that. All right. Go away. All right, I'm going to go over here and get a flank shot. Oh, go over here and get a flank shot. Nope. Can't be flanked, apparently. Okay. All right. What am I going to do over here? Stab this guy. Stab him down. All right. Assassination strike. Don't do a whole lot of damage. Really, I'm supposed to just be defending. Ah! There we go. Big damage on that distracted. So he's gonna... I don't know what he's gonna do. He might run over here. Oh, he's still taunted. He's taunted for 2 turns. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that's fun. Sorry you're taking so much damage there, guys. But it's for a good cause. Alright, so let's give him even more bolster. And then let's convert that to health. There you go. Look at you. So that one's still distracted. Now we've destroyed the grass he's in. That's okay. Just a lot of pummeling at this early stage. Not a whole lot of finesse to the battles. Just kind of shoot and then pummel. Alright, hell yeah. Rank up on everybody. That is immensely good for my power level early game. Battle Saint, that's right. So what do we want to do here? Paladin, landing attacks grants fervor, or cleric at the end of the turn. Now let's do landing attacks because I think you're going to be more less of a ritualist and less of a cleric and more of a paladin, which is literally what that is. Base attacks remove statuses. Let's get this first because that's cool. I want that fervor that I can turn in for stuff. Okay. I have no idea what's going on over here. It looks like this guy's off on his own doing his own stuff. Can we sneak in here and kill this dragon somehow without alerting the rest of the group? I'm not sure. That's a pretty strong foe. That's a tier 5. That's probably not a good idea. We can also go down here and fight stuff. There's a thing to fight. Get some mana out of it. I'm out of stuff to fight around here. So I might go that way. These guys are nice and healed up. I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing with them. I wonder if I'm supposed to be declaring war on Gidgard soon. Oh yeah, this is where I'm trying to... Yeah, I have a completely unjust... Declaration of rivalry. Any grievances will be increased by 40%, and I do have some. Rival justification modifier will be gained, increases 2 per turn up to 30. This is 10 gold per turn, but I think it's worth it because I really need a way to, I can also denounce him. That's a false claim, I don't want to use that one. I can fabricate another grievance against him, let's do that. I really want to be able to declare war on him and get rid of this. Also, beating him is like how you win the game. So we have too many range units. Just keep all of these together for now. What's going on down here? Do we have swimming? No. Can't really do much up here. Marauder, okay. What are you doing here? Whoa, Nagas Liege Guard. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh, what the heck? This is gnarly. I like that. That's neat. Oh yes, and then we're doing some prospecting up here. Let's try not to get ourselves killed by Stag Spear. 57 gold. I can't wait to have this third city. I'm going to be really cooking with gas, as they say. Maybe I should take control of this one because there is... I thought I saw prospecting options. Yeah, down over here. I'll take control of that one. Outpost founded. Message received, you're angering me. Whatever. What are you going to do about it? Okay, Immortalis. Unknown. I have forgotten at this point who I'm... It's Locutus. Locutus, and he's in the void, so we found him. You have met Not of Nine, Locutus of Borg. I remember the time I first made Locutus, and I made Locutus of the Borg, and Locutus was like, no, 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 it's Locutus of Borg, not of the Borg. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Star Trek nerds, am I right? I'm just kidding, bud. So we've got another support unit here. Let's get some more prospecting. Come on, production. Nope. And then up here we have one. Will I die if I go over there? Let's get this one first. 66 production, beautiful. What have you made? A shrine? Which I did need. I had good mana, but not good mana income. What else do we have? We get the builder's quarters per adjacent quarry. I'll pop that out somewhere around here and try to make some quarries. I might do that. And then we'll grab the, let's see, what do we have? Mana per adjacent conduit. Well, that's going to be more like down here, maybe here-ish. So let's just do the vendor. I might keep making tier 2s. Maybe if I make enough pole arms, I can go fight those dragons, you know? Alright, let's get you down here. Anything to prospect? Nope, not really. So what... How did I die up here? Might send this guy like over to here and see if I can prospect anything. Stay out of the mist. Oh god. That is gnarly. Exactly 1,000 power. Goodness. Okay, so what do we want to do? Probably keep fighting. In fact, there's even, like, I could even get more cities over here. Like, there's more space. I just need a whole bunch of Imperium. But we're going to have a little bit more, hopefully very soon here. Maybe I should rush out try to build this next, just for the sake of having. In fact, I'm gonna make that first because I think I'm gonna need the Imperium in order to expand my empire. I'm just gonna wait there. We're just gonna build up some forces. Probably go try to fight the dragon, at least the roaming dragon stack, and then like eventually this will spit something out and come for me, and I'll need to be ready for that. 3+ turns. Infestation will patrol its domain. Yeah. Alright. Underground passage. And then you as well. And the next turn we can... Actually, we can do it this turn. Just auto that unless we lose anybody. These bees. And then you probably have experience leader. Yep, that's okay. I think it was worth losing a turn. We're probably too weak for that. We do have our Bastion in this stack, though. But it's probably a little risky. They're probably too risky for right now. Okay, so we're going to go up here. This is a knowledge stash. We should probably pick something else. Well, all friendly units lose all stacks of bolstered defense and resistance and gain strengthened and fortune. Do we have on the spell that makes it so that isn't there the tomes cultures? So if we go to industrious, Rune of Industry grants non-industrious units bolstering, and that's for melee. And we didn't end up learning that yet. So do we want to get Steel Fury Chant, not knowing? Like, this is less useful than movement since we have prospectors, in my opinion. I think I'll grab this in anticipation of hopefully getting that rune. I think this is doable. Yeah, I'll take your mana. Sure. And I'm just going to grab this because I do not trust. Now, are you a Wizard King? Yeah, Wizard King. So no experienced leader. Production. Love to see it. In fact, we could boost this out. 14 gold, probably worth. And what do we want to get? Probably palisade walls, just in case. You never know. You never know who's watching. And I've got to grab more territory around here. Although I'm giving him more grievances against me. So what do I do? Maybe I need to stop doing that. See, I have a completely unjust here. God damn. I wish if he would just declare war on me, this would be a lot easier. Whose friend is this? Nobody's. He's just pissed off. Halberder, you stay there. I have no idea where this is going to end up going. Let's get more of those, I think. Maybe get an Evoker as well. Just so I have some kind of range option that's not tier 1. Heroes offer to join. Oh, okay. Well, we have some frogs, and then we have our own people. What do these folks have? So we have... Well, Industrious Governor is usually going to be good. Why are your proportions so strange? This is a Defender. So I have a Battle Saint. I mean, Defenders are always good. That's their Blight Shield. When melee attacker hits, this unit sustains 6 Blight damage. That's funny. Experienced Leader. Okay, we'll just go with you. I'll probably go ahead and... What's this one? Friendly units. Minus 20 upkeep. What if I had a hero that just had all of this stuff? I've never really done that before. You can't have both offensive and defensive. So I probably will reset this and do watchful, experience leader. Where's the 20% with opportunity? Yep. Defense mode. And then we gotta get you probably Materium. Purging strikes. Still as stone. And then what do we want here? Makes base melee attacks gain extra damage and a chance of inflicting slowed. I like that. That's good. So now we have somebody with experience leader, so we're gonna have everybody go stand here while we produce armies. Saving our Imperium for a city. Locutus has returned. I'm not sure why you're showing me this. You've been denounced. Yeah. I know. Well, I would love to fight. Troublesome veterans. I don't like this event. Claimed province. Oh, he's got this. Okay, good. So I'm getting more grievances, hopefully. Yes, I have a justification. Okay, well let's go get over to where he is and prepare to go to war. We've even got a quest over on that side. Perfect. So we've got a bunch of units. It's going to be a bunch of fresh units, but it's better than nothing. Guy's coming out. So that one's... So yeah, so I don't want to get any more... I'd be very careful that I don't grab anything else that would let him get justifications against me. So what's under here? Oh. Hallowed Court is going to be my ally. Perfect. Okay. So I might want to grab this before he starts popping up from underground. We have the Builder's Quarters, which wants to be near other quarries, which are over here. So we do want like a quarry area. So I might want to actually move the Builder's Quarters at some point. But I will go ahead and grab a Forester here for now so that this, who's going to be my ally, can't start taking up my space up top. Because that is super frustrating. Oh, I can't quite reach him. I'm going to try to absorb that unit in so I can start getting the experience leader there. Oh yeah, here's some stuff. Here's another fight I could take, and then we'll probably be ready for the Crawler's Nest, which will somehow also have snakes in it, as they always do, for no reason. Resistant Mantle. 69 mana, nice. Okay, actually go take a peek at what this guy has in nearby before I make any mistakes. Hello, let me just back away. Sorry, I don't want to fight you. Just over here to steal things. Is this a city yet? Yes, it is. So I do have multiple things to name. I have to name my Frog Queen over here after one of yous, and I have to name this new city. So we'll do, I don't remember what was first, so we'll do Frog, then City. So I will be right back. Okay, so here is the current list. I don't think we have any of these folks in there. So return one for my Frog Queen. Era Wolf, you'll be my Frog Queen. So let's take out the 2 Era Wolves. And then one more is John Myler. Oh, look at that, the Patreon bias. So John Myler and Era Wolf are going to be in here now. So we've got Era Wolf, the Frog Queen. Adjust appearance. Wow. Era Wolf, looking good. Magistrate, so we'll call you Frog Queen. Era Wolf. So what do we know about you? We know that you're the buxom. Oh my god. Okay, we've got leather armors. Status resistance is not bad, so you can't get like stunned and stuff. Okay, and then we've got this city over here. This is going to be Deep Vault. Now, what is the point of this city? The city is just near, just sort of like forest and open fields. So this is very much like a, let's call this Little John. Little John's Keep. After Robin Hood, Little John. Because this is so like Robin Hood coded with the forest and just the fields and just sort of being generally medieval. So this will be a Little John's Keep. This is a new city, 3 turns till it grows. I'm going to go ahead and start up on... Jesus, I forgot about this. God, I forgot about how horrible it is to have perfectionist artisans on. Deep Vault founded. Yep, no governor set. Well, it's going to be Earwolf the Buxom over here with Little John. Gallant Denvilton, engage in conversation. Ooh, I need a Whispering Stone for them. If I do that, though, I won't have an... I gotta do it, though. I can't let anybody else beat me to that. Oh, I need more allies. It's okay. It'll keep growing. In fact, I have enough money to just buy that out. I've got tons of cash. So we'll just buy out a little bit of stuff. That I'll wait. And that I'll buy out eventually. Let the draft turn into food there. So this is a Pop 5 city. Palisade walls, so nothing huge yet. I think we can smash through this and then push right on into him. Invading silviculture. Forests are spreading. Grasping vines are active. Units on forests suffer from living forests. Ah, shit. I'm in forests. Beware the forest. They're no longer safe. -5 hit points, -2 vision range. Well, I don't like that. I wonder if we're slower. Here, go give that guy some experience. That's almost done. Let's grab it. More melee. There's an evoker. I'll let you have one. I think we have... How many steel shapers do we have? 0, 1. So we could probably use a second support unit for sure. The steel shaper is my least favorite support unit of the culture units. Don't at me. This would be good to see. Yeah, I intended to have a lot of this stuff for this city, so I will need to do that. I could start grabbing some quarries and such. What's this want? A forester? I don't have a single forester yet, so I might do that just for the basics. So that's very boostable now. And we'll get the library. I don't want to get in trouble for not having enough knowledge. Steel Fury Chant. And... Target army gets lightning damage. And -1 lightning resistance for 1 world map turn. It is very helpful. Okay, start prospecting. Send some stuff home. Gold. And then you're going to go into the Claw's Nest. We're almost out of time, but I think we have enough time to pop in there and just see what's in there. Grab this. Okay, here's a... Oh. So you're... Wait, how close are you to me? This is not good. Wait. Are you like right? You must be in here. Or perhaps over here? That's a huge area. I need some scouts down there. I might need to produce some scouts after I finish making these units. Well, let's keep going and looking around. So we've got a population 8 city for Earwolf. I have 2. Sorry, not Earwolf, Immortalis. He's settled next to this big thing. And then I'm going to go into here. Anything to cast? Nope. Explore. Layer of Silk. So we could collapse a part of... this would attempt to crush the spiders. Crawler's Nest gains damage defenders. Suffer 20 damage. Enter battle. Failure. Part of the cave collapses around Atina. We lose a Materium Infinity for 6 turns, and we enter battle. Let's do it. 80% chance. Can't possibly fail, right? There we go. Okay. Always makes me nervous when I say that. Oh, fun. Ooh. Several slowing spider webs. Now these are just beetles, though they have an adjacent unit sustain damage become weakened. This is a decent counter to me because I do want to kind of clump. But I am an expert on fighting in this map. So they're headed around this way. This is a jumper, which I don't like the thought of. And I'm not going to make the mistake of getting all over there this time and getting stuck. There's really almost no way I can just stop them from jumping on my units, which is annoying. I kind of have to just spread out and hope they can't get more than a few at once. There's not a lot else I can do. You have spells. You can keep people healed up. I have 2 heals. I didn't jump in, but I'm slowed and immobilized. I wonder if I could taunt this one. 43%, let's go for it. Nope. Well, at least I'm in defense mode. So this one could jump to one of these spots. So I might go like here. So he goes 1 forward and then jumps. You can be in here. Go like this and then turn around. So you can't get next to the crossbow units unless I move, which I'm not going to. Okay. You can't move. You are slowed and immobilized. Okay, darn. 2 negative status effects. I'm just going to defend, I think. Alright, well, I do need to end the episode. We are a little over time, so if you want to see me finish this fight in this little lair here, I'll have to come on back for the next one. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this series so far. If you have, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Special thank you again to Annie for designing this character and everything for me. This is really fun. And I'll see everybody in the next episode.